Okay, better do this review before I lend it out and never see it again. Okay, so this is a quick review for the Precinct 75. It's also called 75. It's been on Netflix before. I heard about this and then I picked it up quite cheaply. I think I got this from Games Galaxy actually. I just go, oh yeah, people were on about this constantly. It's like me ranting on about the grey state or the earth is flat. I like them kind of documentaries, and I was just like, well, I'll give it a go. And obviously at the front it's got the cop version of Goodfellas. I was watching Goodfellas last night, strangely enough. You can actually see the Goodfellas poster for once in the background in the hallway. Anyway, there's true story of the corrupt cops who ruled New York, and it's an interesting cover. So basically, I'm trying to think of the guy's name. Does it tell you the guy's name? It's not going to say starring because it's the real guy. Right, so I don't remember the guy's name off the top of my head. So basically what this is a very scary, very real documentary about a guy who basically has been to prison, he's done his time, and he sits down and in this interview, and everyone who's involved in it, like his partner, like the pimps, like the alternative cops, like the gangsters, like anyone who was involved in this high time, and everyone who, like, it's the time of like New Jack City, it's that gritty, late 80s going in the early 90s, and this guy doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't give a fuck as soon as he talks on camera. He's done his time, he can't get done for again. It's not like Double Jeopardy. He's literally just saying this is what it was, and it's capitalization. It's how Harry Hill is in Goodfellas, where it's just there for the taking, and they took it. Do you want to work a full-time job for minimum wage and just do the 9 to 5 thing, or do you want to go out there and do you want to take it? And this guy was in New York, and he's one of the original like dirty cops. And he's just ruthless. He's just ruthless about who he is. He's authority. He sets up like police transportations, protection rackets, drug trafficking. They were walking into people's houses, just taking the money. Now, there's not like video footage of the events, because it's like, right, okay, it wasn't like he was a dirty cop who went around with a camera. We're talking about the 80s. It wasn't like, peekaboo, this is my GoPro, I'm going to take your money. It's told through the people who were there, and that's what's scary and good about it. And they use a lot of archive footage as well, especially at the time. When I've just said that, like New Jack City, there's a lot of footage used and pictures used of that time when New York was hit by the rise of crack cocaine and stuff like that. And it's really well made as a documentary. It even has, like, over here in England, we just get like a weird sketch. If someone's talking about somebody in court over here, we normally just get an artist like outline, like water painted, old school, you know, with the wigs on and stuff. In America, it's just like, you're on camera, motherfucker, and this is a case. And that's what it is. It actually shows you and uses the footage of him in court, and he doesn't really deny it. So I mean, it's a documentary. It's amazing. If you can see it, check it out. Again, it just shows you how ruthless someone can actually be. Very interesting watch. Very interesting watch. About too small in details, but yeah, if you like Goodfellas and stuff like that, it's definitely worth watching. It carries that same monologue or voice over the top and showing you how corrupt people can be, and the stories are just unbelievable. You're like, what? But again, it's like, what makes it is him. He doesn't care. He's like, this is my life and this is my chance to go down in history and tell my side of the story. And his partner's just like, you know what I mean? There's a total divide, you know, because there's a bit of backstabbing, and you know how he gets caught as well. It's really interesting. So if you get a chance to check that out, definitely check it out, and I'll see you in the outtakes. Yeah, my friend Jay wants to borrow this. The last thing Jay borrowed off me was Fortitude, which I only recently got back when he moved house. He had it for 2 years. Like, I remember Panda, it's not a fucking panda, it's a polar bear. The woolly mammoth, you know, and like conspiracies and people with frozen feet and a lot of sex in it, actually. And I let him out, and I was like, oh yeah, finally watched it. He went, no. I was like, brilliant, you know. But no, this documentary's come up. It's an amazing documentary. I'm glad I own it, actually. And yeah, I'm just literally killing some time because one of my videos is rendering. Video Man, if you're watching these in any kind of order. And I've just done a rant about King Kong. And I need to get on to my mission of sorting stuff out. So yeah, check out Precinct 75, also known as The 75. It's grim. Goodbye for now.
And now, the end is here.